love in town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, BWAP tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
It's my favorite thing.
It's time to get nasty. It's time to get nasty. Let's go.
That's the Heisman Trophy right there. Would you like to win that?
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, family? How y'all doing out there on this Wednesday evening? You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host tonight, Bernard Watts. The only thing that I ask that you do, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have never subscribed. Join the membership if you would like to support the broadcast, and also through Cash App and through the Super Chat. We'll highly appreciate each one of you for support this broadcast. Look here. Let's get right into it. We ain't even got to wait. No, sir. No, sir. My dog is out there shocking. He's shocking. He's shocking the people who didn't believe in. You see, I believe. We believed in Shedeur. We knew what Shedeur was going to do once he got out there. The only thing I need to know is from the head coach, Kevin Stefanski. Why you want to hold him back? Don't hold him back. He's your franchise quarterback, and he has proven it so far in OTAs. B. Watts is just OTAs. They just got on shorts. All of the players ain't there. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. But Shedeur, reality, was a 5th round draft pick, according to the Cleveland Browns and the NFL. So every rep he get, he got to make it count. And ever since he been in Cleveland, he have done that. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now. I know a lot of people want to say Joe Flacco gonna be QB1. But I'm here to tell you, if things continue to go the way it's going, Shedeur Sanders is going to be quarterback 1 before the regular season. Yeah, I said it. I ain't taking it back. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like for me. Let me see who in the chat. Because we going to talk tonight. We going to get down tonight. We going to get down. I got the footage from every pass, just about every pass they made. All on Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and my dog, Shedeur Sanders. FD, what's going on? What's going on? Wayne Hood, I see you up there, my dog. That she is my dog, my one and only. I love CC. What's going on? Boss lady, one and only. Miss Smith is in the house. Wayne Hood, how you doing, man? Well, we got a good show tonight, y'all. I'm telling you, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit that like button. Jabbar, what's going on, man? How you feel? Amber, what's going on? I had to look at that picture twice. I said, that's my daughter sneaking in on me. What's going on, son of Yahweh? What's up? Our boy out there dealing, big dog. Jizzle, what's going on? Shedeur out there dealing. He out there putting them things down, man. JV, pray, what's going on? Yeah, he out there doing. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams in the building. What's going on? Hope you had a lovely day. Tim, what's up, bro? What's going on? How you feeling? Raw Demand Meeting, what's up, man? I hope all is well. Hope all is well. Let's see who else we got in here. New, my girl. There she is, Miss E. Willer. Y'all give Miss E. Willer say hello in the chat. James, what's up, bro? You doing okay? Man, I'm here, bro. I'm here. I am here for it. I'm here for it. And I'm finna get right into it. Look at here. Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, I hear my people that clap back in that. Go Gator, what's up? What's going on, Blackman? How you doing? Stalin, what's going on? I see you. Be real, what's up? What's going on? I'm good. Ready to get this show off. I don't wasted about 10 minutes already. That's a good thing. I ain't got to talk that long tonight. Yeah, look at her. Like I say, my dog. He out there doing his thing, y'all. And they can't. One thing I like about it, when you got videos and proof out there, they can't take it away from you. No, sir. Shedeur, even though Shedeur is not running with the first team, even though Shedeur is not getting the same amount of reps, he making the best of his reps. And that's all you can ask for, because they charted the second day of the OTAs, because they had the media could be out there and they could not come back with them fake stories. You remember Mary Kay used to come back with that fake stories about the quarterback competition. She ain't doing that no more. You know why? Them CU auntie was on her head over there on X. Let me say that one more time. Mary Kay and the rest of reporters out there in Cleveland could not come back this time with them bogus live report about that quarterback room. Because you know why? The last time she did it, them CU auntie was on her head in that space. I'm just being real with you. They were pushing back on her. They were pushing back on everything she was talking about. And the thing that I like, Big G Bush, Garrett Bush, he went on the air and called her out without calling her name. Let me say that one more time. He went on air, called her out without calling her name. And she knew who he was talking about. Man, stop with that playing with us, man. We ain't for that. We for Shedeur. The question it is for the Cleveland Browns fan base, what you gonna do with them Colorado fans impose on you? I'm just saying, you got the dog pound, you got Colorado, them Scobuff fans. Dog pound, Scobuff. And when they come together, oh yeah. And one thing I like what I saw on Twitter, check this out. It was a person over there just tweeting. They was at Boog. They was at Boog. You know, the guy that hang around Travis Hunter. They tried to get on him, but he pushed back. And hear what he said right here. Hear the tweet. He said, brother, it's only OTAs. I never seen people keep track of OTA stats. You already know my dog stood up in that paint and came right back at him and said, nah, bro, Y'all need to see how this thing finna unfold. So when certain decisions are made, y'all ain't gotta argue or deny the fact of who is the best. He trying to let him know, man, when this thing hit and Shedeur come out on top as QB1 for Cincinnati, it ain't gonna be no talk. It's not gonna be any talk. We don't want to hear it because you got him at the bottom. You're giving him less reps than anybody, and he gonna come out on top at the end. Just wait and see how this thing unfolds. That's the way to hit back, bud. Don't take that trash over there, man. No, we ain't going for it. We ain't standing for it. Today, that's what he did today. That's what Shedeur Sanders did today. He was 7-9, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. I said he was 7-9 in his 11 and 3 touchdowns and no interception. I'm just trying to tell him, Miss E. Willer. I'm just trying to tell everybody I love CC and Miss Philly Smith. I'm just trying to tell you, old Gator, Wayne Hood, or Jizzle. I'm just trying to tell you he was 7-9. 3 touchdowns. 0 turnover. Does that sound like the numbers of a 5th round draft pick? I got time today. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the videos and bag it up. But before I do that, I want to be fair about this thing. And I'm telling you, Jerry Judy, they had the vets on one end and they had the rookies on the other end. And when he was walking down through there, who you think he watching? Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just using my own holler mind. He watching them rookies down there. What rookie he looking at? He looking at Shedeur. Went out there and stood in the paint. Well, I said it was a quarterback tracker, right? Flacco ran majority with the first team. Him and Pickett. Doko got 9. He got 14 reps. And he completed only 9 passes with 1 touchdown. No interception. Look at Kenny Pickett at the 3rd line. He got the most reps in the 11. He threw the ball 16 times, only completed 9. No touchdown, no interception. He got the number 1 reps with the first team. Well, look at the other rookie that was drafted in the 3rd round. Dillon Gabriel, better known as DG. He had 16 reps. 16. He threw the ball 16 times and completed 11, 2 touchdowns, and guess what? Another turnover. Every practice that they done had, he done had an interception or 2. The only quarterback that's turning the ball over right now. Shedeur only had 9 reps. And he completed 7 passes. And he made them count with 3 touchdowns. No interception. He didn't have no interception yesterday. He didn't throw no interception in rookie minicamp. And just like Boog said, remember, we keeping this track to let y'all know we don't want to hear that fuss when Shedeur come out on top as quarterback 1. Joe Flacco, 9 of 14, 1 touchdown. Kenny Pickett, 9 of 16, 0-0. They can't score. You go out there and play like that in the game, you're going to lose. Dillon Gabriel, 11 of 16, 2 touchdowns, turnover. Also a batted ball down again. He's too short. He can't see over the line of scrimmage. He only 5'11" or 6 foot. The offensive line is 6'4" or 6'5". He can't see. I keep trying to tell y'all about them short quarterbacks. They cannot see over that line of scrimmage. And that's going to be Dillon Gabriel's problem going forward. B. Watts, we ain't seen nobody bat no ball down. Just hang in here. You know you come to the right place. I'm going to show you. I'm never going to say anything if I can't bag it up on video. I'm going to show you them 3 touchdowns to do a throw. Oh, I got them too. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you a warning. I know y'all want to see, and you got some people out there saying Joe Flacco gonna start because of his experience. Well, I'm gonna push back on that. He's not. He's not gonna start. Shedeur Sanders is gonna be the guy. And here we go. Let's get this show started. Here go the videos. Here go the video. We're gonna start it off. I'll tell you what we'll start out with. We're gonna give some of them veterans some shine. But before I do that, let's watch this right here.
Best TED Talk. Shedeur Sanders, bro, because he always got an opinion. That man.
Tell me what's the TED Talk?
It's like, you know when you just got like opinions, like, and you could just sit there and talk about over anything? You will be great at that.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro.
Well, I tell the best.
Teammates love it. Teammates already say, hey, I know somebody gonna be better for that. Who? Shedeur Sanders. Already know him. A veteran. Veteran players. Already calling his name out. All right, let's go to the next. The running back room.
There you go, 10. There you go, 10. Work 10. There you go, 10. Finish. There you go. Punch it on, 10.
He's gonna be a workhorse.
Finish.
They drafted two good running backs, young. That's why they let Chubb went, because he was injured. But that running back there, I think he played for Ohio State. Look out for him. Look out for him. He had a good college career. Kenny Pickett. Here we go, right here. Kenny Pickett. I'm going to be fair about this thing. I'm going to show all of them. Here's go Kenny Pickett. Ripping the ball. Give it to him. He was accurate with that ball. I get that to Kenny Pickett. Right? I'm on record saying Kenny Pickett will be, should do a bag up. I don't change my mind about Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel might get cut or traded. Yeah, I don't have to change my mind because he's not looking good in practice. But I know everybody think this guy right here gonna get cut or traded. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I really think they're gonna keep him. He better than most people give him credit for. I just believe that. And time gonna tell. Like I said, I like Kenny Pickett. I don't like him as a starter because he's not a starter. He's a bag up quarterback. All right, let's move on down. Like I keep trying to tell you, that running game, that running back. Now I'm telling you now, he's young, he's shifty, got a little speed to him, and he's powerful, and he had a good college career. One thing about a running back, he got fresh leg. He haven't had them many hits in his entire college career, and that's what's gonna help him at the next level in the NFL. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. You got another video. It's good when you're doing something and you're free and you got joy on the inside. If you ain't got no joy on the inside, man, you don't want to be there. You don't want to perform. You don't want to be there for your teammate. It don't matter what it is. It can be on your job. If you don't like your coworkers, you're gonna be one of the most miserable person you ever want to see. I'm just trying to tell you. Here we go right here. Here we go. This Kenny Pickett. They showing you the order in which they went in. All right, that's Flacco. They're getting loose. All right, that's Dylan Gabriel. You should see the order. Yeah, Shedeur went last. I can't knock them for that because Shedeur went last. You know why? They drafted him in the 5th round. They have to look a certain way to the public. Shedeur cannot go first right now because he was drafted in the 5th round. It wouldn't look right to the team. It wouldn't look right to the management. And you know it ain't going to look right to the owner because he's going to have some questions. Why y'all wait to get Shedeur? Don't worry, it coming. These the rookies. Them the rookies throwing together. That was Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel throwing together. Once again, he go all 4 quarterbacks. All right. That's Kenny Pickett. All right, here comes Joe Flacco. What's up, Reb? How you doing? Reb, I sent you a message over there in Twitter. Check the Twitter inbox. All right, here go DG. He's just too short, John. You're going to see it in the video. I'm going to prove it. All right. Here go 12. What's up, Garcia? Miss Debbie? 12. Like I say, they just warming up. It's just a warm up. I get that. $12 locked in. Shedeur locked in. Pure pass to be a 5th round draft pick. We don't seen this act before. This ain't nothing to us. It ain't nothing to us. It's a lot to everybody else. I ain't want to show that one yet. Y'all gonna laugh at that one. Y'all gonna laugh at that one. All right. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. All right. Here we go right here. Check this out. This is Joe Flacco. Like I said, I'm going to be honest about this thing. Joe Flacco had a good rip on this one. He got a good rip on this one. He got a good rip on that. I get it to him. That's Jerry Jeudy. When you see number 3, all you got to look to see which quarterback threw the ball. They'll let you know they running with the ones. Jerry Jeudy is the best wide receiver on the team and one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. If you ever see Shedeur throwing the ball to number 3, that lets you know he's running with the ones. He gets some number 1 reps. Remember that. It don't matter if you're watching that me or anybody else. If you see Shedeur throwing the ball to Jerry Jeudy, number 3, that means Shedeur is running with the number 1 offense. So that let me know Flacco had some reps with the number 1 offense. He throwing the ball to Jerry Jeudy, they number 1 wide receiver. Trust me, Jerry Jeudy is not running down there with no rookies. He's not out there practicing 1-on-1, 11-on-11, 7-on-7 with no 2nd string, nor 3rd string, or anybody who not going to make the team. That ain't happening. That ain't happening with him. All right, here we go. All right. See, it was the question out there. If some people were questioning me, texting me, emailing me, and send me DM, say, B. Watts, I like Shedeur, but my problem is with Shedeur, I think he's going to have problems up under the center. I said, really? I said, that's your only concern? So when you look at the other quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, and Joe Flacco, when they up under the center, you ain't got no concern? Okay. I need y'all to look closely. Yeah, just I said the same thing. What? And this dude, him played in the NFL. And he played in college. Check this out. Kenny Pickett is up under the center. When they snap the ball, watch what happens. Look at his hand real close. You see it? Did y'all see that? Did you see that? One more time. He almost dropped. Look at it. He almost dropped. But they questioned me about Shedeur up under a center as a quarterback. Man, that's so lame and mild. And Kenny Pickett out here fumbling the ball. Look at that, fumbling. Now, he came through. He completed the pass. But look how long it took him to get it off because he fumbled the ball. That's a strike. I give him that. You know, I give him that. I give him that. Once again, and I'm not nitpicking. I just want to show you this part right here. All right. Here's Kenny Pickett. Once again, he throwing the ball to number 3. Whenever you see number 3 catch a ball, that was a good play. And that boy fast, y'all. He run a 4.40. Yeah, he fast. Jimmy Horn speed. Okay, that was a good play. Whenever you see number 3 catch the ball, that is Jerry Jeudy, and Kenny Pickett threw the ball to him, and that means he ran some reps. He had some reps with the number 1 offense. One more time. Look good. I give him that. Offensive line dropped offside. That was a good pass. Like I say, it's just OTA. They're not in pads. They are limited with contact and everything. Well, be wise. You got to show that Shedeur touchdown. But before I move this Shedeur touchdown that I'm going to show y'all, hit that like button for me. Appreciate it, Lockhart. Check this out. Here we go. I'm going to give it to you. Get ready. Y'all sure y'all ready for this? When a team draft a quarterback ahead of Shedeur, you expect that quarterback to be pretty good, especially in rookie minicamp and OTAs. Ain't no pressure on you or nothing. Tell me why these 2 plays happen in a OTA. I got time tonight, Miss Phyllis. I love CC, Kimberly Nash Williams, Jabbar, Go Gator, Miss E. Willer. You tell me why is a quarterback have to go through this OTA? Batted ball down, interception, but you were drafted higher than Shedeur Sanders. Go Gate. Can't go. Somebody tell me why. Somebody tell me why. One more time. He's short. Ball batted down. Interception. But he got more reps. Than Shedeur. He got 11 reps. 11. He got 16 reps. Excuse me, I said 11. 16 reps. Shedeur only got 9. And this is what he did with his reps. One on the play. Batted down. Interception. Wayne Hood said, you know why. Yeah. He got more reps than one of the best players on the team. A quarterback, Go Gator. Troy Blyde. I don't get this. Well, it just didn't stop there, Go Gator. Chad Griffin. Kane Goat. It just didn't stop there. Miss E. Willer. It just didn't stop there. I love CC. It just didn't stop there. Case. It didn't stop there. Remness. Watch this. Listen, I can do this. Kenny Pickett. Drop back. And man, when I tell you this, you tell me what's wrong with that play. This DG. Talk. Who he throwing it to? Do he need some glasses? Wayne Hood. Who were he throwing the ball to? He's a 3rd round draft pick. He took 16 reps with the ones. Man, I could have got it and did that. One more time. He dropped back, Miss Phyllis, and threw the ball to who? What is the what? He's a National Football League professional quarterback. And he got 16 reps. Can't go. Who were he throwing the ball to, Val C? I got time today. Wasn't nobody there. It wasn't no pass rush on him. It ain't like they finna knock him down. Smiley Mom, Kenny Wilson. It's not like they finna knock him down or put any kind of pressure on him because it's limited contact. Was he scared? Was he nervous or what? I tell you what, he don't look like no third round draft pick doing this. Man, please. Maria S. Man, look here. Cleveland, if y'all don't get it together, I'm that being honest. See, the Cleveland fans should be on this coaching staff by stalling and wasting time. I don't care if it isn't just OTA. They ain't got nothing to do with it. You're stalling. You should be ready. You should have already identified your quarterback going into OTAs and make sure they get the number of reps they need. They need, because reps are important. Now, I heard the head coach. I heard him now. I heard him at his press conference today. He said, don't get too into the amount of reps, because we're not searching for that. We won't just make sure everybody get the fundamentals down. Look like Dylan Gabriel done got no fundamentals. I don't know what Oregon coach was trying to do or coaching him up. He failed him. He failed Dylan Gabriel. I don't care what nobody say. He failed him. Dylan Gabriel. Short. Ball batted down. Yeah. See, they ain't going to talk about that part. They're going to try to lift him up. Interception. 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 Then he going to go out back. Then going to drop back and just throw the ball to nobody. That had to been Shedeur Sanders. Reverend Nelson. They would have drove him in the dirt. They would have took his name all across social media and just tried to run him up out of Cleveland. They would have. That make no sense to be a professional quarterback. Now this defense.
That's that bad foot. That's a bad foot right there.
Look at here. Look at here. That defense player right there. That boy got out that ball, y'all. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he was, but when I saw that video, I said, dog. Oh, yeah, he got an eye now.
That's that bad foot. That's a bad foot right there.
Yeah, he got eye, y'all. He got eye. All right, here goes Shedeur. Let's get Shedeur. Let's get back into Shedeur. Touchdown pass. Let's get back into it. We got to get into it. What he at? He going one on. Look at 2. Look at 12. Look at 12. The ball placement. Touchdown. Ball placement. That's one on. Ball placement. Ball placement from 12. Ball placement. Watch Sports Talk. We'll be watching. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 12. That stood back there. That raised up. Nah, boy. Nah. I'm legendary. I'm him. You finna find out. I'm 7-9, 3 touchdowns when I got my opportunity and no interception. I haven't thrown an interception since I've been out here. Second one. He's scanning the field. He's looking at it, the defense, and he know where he want to go with the ball. He know where he want to go with the ball. Yeah, ball placement, everything. Ball placement. Tight end. Get it to me. Get out my way, number left. Get out my way. Shedeur Sanders is taking advantage of the number of reps that the Cleveland Browns coaching staff have decided to give him, and he's making them count. He's making them count. They in the red zone. Anytime you're in the red zone, you want to make it count. And he's making them count, y'all. He's making them count. He's taking advantage of it. And the receivers, they love him. Give me that, boy. And them coaching staff, they looking at it. You see him? Once again, I just try to tell y'all, I know it's just OTAs and it's just the second day. but Shedeur is taking advantage of his opportunity because the rest of the players and the quarterback got a leg up on him, and he must make it count. And I'm glad he's making it count. I'm like Rizzo. When I heard Rizzo, he was talking about the Cleveland Brown organization and their coaching staff. What is the plan? Do they really want Shedeur as a quarterback, or they send him up for failure? That's the question. I hear Greg said it all the time. So when I heard it, I thought about Greg. I heard those say, when you look at the New York Giants with their quarterback, they getting him ready off the rip. I said, wow. I tell you what, you ain't got to believe me. Come here, Rizzo.
Folks, the plan is flawed. You know what they're doing in New York, Chris? They're getting Jackson Dart ready to start. You know what they're doing in Tennessee?
He's talking about the Cleveland Browns organization and head coaches. He says flawed. He said, you know what the New York Giants are doing? They getting Jackson Dart ready to play. I'm not going to stop it this time. I just want to make sure you heard what he said.
Folks, the plan is flawed. You know what they're doing in New York, Chris? They're getting Jackson Dart ready to start. You know what they're doing in Tennessee, Chris? They're getting Cam Ward ready to start. Shedeur is an afterthought. A young quarterback needs the team to commit to him with everything. The offense, the coaching, the players around him. They work him in slowly. There's a ramp up. They give him a chance. He's not getting any of this. He's got to claw his way through 3 guys before he gets that chance. How the hell is he going to do this? Are the Browns committed to Shedeur Sanders? No.
It doesn't look that way.
Are they committed to Dylan Gabriel? No. Couple of draft picks, throw stuff against the wall, see what fit. Folks, that's not how to cultivate a young quarterback with confidence and get him ready to play.
You can't say it no better than that. You cannot say it no better than Rizzo. They got the Cleveland Browns has a young quarterback. You supposed to be getting him ready to play. Not this bull crap right here. 7 passes in the second practice of OTA. He completed 7 passes out of 9. You only gave him 9. He completed 7 of them. 3 of them were for touchdowns. Oh, my God. Cleveland, why are you wasting time? Why? Just tell me why. What's your plan? I haven't heard the head coach plan yet. Only thing I heard today from his press conference, don't pay attention to the rotation of which quarterback go out there first and second, third, and last. Don't pay attention to the amount of reps each one of them getting. The purpose of OTA is to get them, I don't know, some stuff he was saying. It just didn't make sense. It just really didn't make no sense to me. And here's Kenny Pickett, press.
The outside world makes it up a lot bigger than it is. When you're day to day and you're in meetings with these guys, you're out of practice, you spend so much time together. Of course, we're all competing, but you become friends with everybody. You know, we're helping each other. There's an open dialogue in the quarterback room to, you know, help each other grow. So I think it's a great media headline, but when you get in the building in a quarterback room, and at least all the ones that I've been in, you really become friends with these guys, and we're just pushing each other.
All right, that's Kenny Pickett talking about the quarterback room, how well they get along, how well each one of them come to the quarterback room. You hear Shedeur saying the same thing on his podcast, and here's Joe Flacco.
Yeah, it's a cool place. I mean, I the last time I was here, you picked up on it. I mean, it's a city that loves football and is hungry for some winning, and I think that's what resonated is we won games. And listen, it feels good, but listen, you got to go out there and you got to perform and you got to play well and you got to win football games. That's what it's all about, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm working hard to put us in the best position, put myself in the best position to be out there winning football games. So
That's him. That's who y'all wanted to start for the Cleveland Browns. Even you saying that because Cleveland Brown ain't your team and you wanted Shedeur on your team. But since Shedeur is on Cleveland, I got to say this is my team. I don't want to see Joe Flacco. They're not going to win. I don't want to see Kenny Pickett as the quarterback. They're not going to win, Miss London Brooks. They're not going to win, Kay Hayes. They're not going to win our Jizzle with Kenny Pickett nor Dylan Gabriel. They're not. And you can see that in OTAs. What they going to do in minicamp if they performing like that without no pads on? What they going to do then? You're right, Smiley Mom. Yeah, wasting time. I tell you what, have a losing season this year. I guarantee somebody get fired. I guarantee. You go 3-14
Blank
this
will
year.
be the biggest story coming out of OTAs for the Browns after this couple weeks.
The same thing as it is going in. It's going to be the quarterbacks. We're going to be talking Shedeur Sanders. That's going to be the story of the summer, and it's going to continue after these OTAs. It's going to continue into the preseason, and it's going to continue into the regular season. That's what you get when you draft a guy like this. He's very polarizing for some. He's, an absolute star in the making for others, and I'd like to believe that I'm in that camp. I think that he's going to be good. But either way, he's going to be very interesting, and the nation's going to be interested in what happens in Cleveland with Shedeur Sanders.
You're right. Shedeur Sanders is the story, FD. He the story. He the story. They know, even these podcasters that cover in Cleveland for a long time, know Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback on that team. They know that. They don't want to see no Joe Flacco, Deshaun Watson, Kenneth Pickett, Dylan Gabriel. Not if they want to win. I understand it's just OTA. It's just the second day. Pump my brakes. I get that. I'm going to pump them. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I can't help Shedeur is popular. I can't help Shedeur is rich. I can't help his dad is a confidence man. And he taught his sons to be confident. I can't help that. That shouldn't matter. What you do on the field, should just matter when it comes to the Cleveland Brown quarterback position. How you produce on the field, that's what they should go about. That's what they should go about. That's what they should go about. That's what they out there to observe. That's what they out there to coach up, identify which quarterback and another quarterback to bag him up and get him ready. To get him ready. I promise you they start to do all. Game 1 and let him play all 17 games. If they got a good offensive line and look like they got a decent wide receiver course with them tight ends, man, you can pencil them in at least 8 wins. With Shedeur, I take that to the bank. Out of 17 games, if you let Shedeur start off with Cincinnati and go through that whole schedule, if he go through that whole schedule, they at least win 8 games. I don't know who they'll beat, but if Shedeur that quarterback, because if Shedeur is quarterback, that means the players got confidence. They're going to want to come to practice. They're going to want to show up for games and give it their all. Yeah, A1 Sport, best numbers on the chart. Best number on the chart. The best number. And he was the 5th round draft pick. And just like Boog say, I don't blame you. I clap back too. That's why we keeping this chart. Brother, it's OTAs. I never seen people keep track of a OTA stats. And Boog hits right back. Just like he should have. No, dog. Y'all need to see how this thing unfolds. So when certain decisions are made, y'all can't argue or deny the facts of who is the best. Because Shedeur will be the best. That way he's trying to let you know, big dog. When this thing is over, and when Shedeur get ready to go out there at the starting quarterback, we don't want to hear no fuss. We don't want to hear nothing else, but just get behind us and let's ride this thing. See, you don't want to win. You don't lost for so long. You ain't used to winning. You don't think about winning no more. You rather lay down and let everybody else beat you. But Shedeur ain't built like that. 12 ain't built like that. He just ain't built like that. Nah, he ain't built like we ain't used to that either. I just think Shedeur Sanders is in the best position to be quarterback number one. And that the owner, Jimmy Haslam, he know what he got in Shedeur. He ain't crazy. He's seen them numbers. He's seen how people are excited. Ohio, the state is excited. The team is in the news. This time last year and for the last 5 years, around this time, everybody talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I ain't heard now one media outlet say anything about the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones. Everybody talking about this man right here and his football team because of one person. And there he is right there. 12. One reason why they know they did him wrong in that NFL draft. That's one of the reasons why. They know. They know what that song is. They know. They know. They did him wrong. And somebody got to pay for it. I don't know who, but somebody is. But I'm just trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders was out there doing his thing. He doing his thing. The numbers don't lie. I can't help that and let him throw but 9 times. That ain't on me. That's on them. If he had to throw 16 times, he probably would have had 10 touchdowns. 10. That's the name of the game, scoring touchdown, what I thought. I just don't see why they would waste time with that. I don't see why they would waste time with Dylan Gabriel. Coach Prime them know it too. But I can't wait to Bucky get up there, start filming in July. It's really gonna be out the chain. You think that team, everybody talking about that team, when well off get up there in July and start filming, yeah, it's gonna be on and popping like popcorn. On and popping. On and popping. Yeah, that quarterback room is a mess. It's a mess. That depth chart they got right there. Nah, they got to do something with that. One of them got to go. Put it down in the chat once again. Y'all might not change your mind. Put it in the chat. Which one of them got to go? Joe, Kenny, or DG? Oh, some of y'all might want Shedeur to leave. Yeah. Some of y'all might want Shedeur to leave. Which one of them got to go, chat? Put it down in the chat. One of them. Listen, they not going to keep 5 quarterbacks. One of them got to go. Which one you prefer to leave Cleveland? Some of y'all might put Shedeur 12 in there. I ain't no telling. Which one of them y'all want to go? I'm just trying to tell y'all. Shedeur Sanders. For all y'all haters out there say he won at the Travis wedding, but they go to evidence. Y'all say he didn't go, but they go to his picture and he talking to Travis at his wedding. Kevin Stefanski, you gotta, the job, I know it's your job. It's not hard. You got to do it, though. You got to do it. You got to get your team ready because your job is on the line, whether they tell you or not. Your job is on the line, Kevin Stefanski. It's on the line. But this dude right here can save it. Shedeur Sanders can save your job. If you develop him right, teach him right, and guide him right, he can save a whole lot of people in that organization's job. He can. Kevin Stefanski is one heck of an offensive coordinator, and he's a heck of a quarterback coach. Shedeur is with the right person. Now, I don't know how good of a head coach Kevin Stefanski is, but hey, he is a good offensive coordinator. 12 ready. He ready. He just want the opportunity. All they got to do is give him the key to it. I promise he'll drive that thing. He going to make some mistakes along the way. That's the growing pain of it in the NFL as a quarterback and being a rookie. He don't need to wait. He don't need to wait. I know a lot of people saying, "Now we want to hold him out because we don't want the people and the fans to blame him for another losing season." They're gonna lose anyway, regardless. If they ain't got the support cast around them, it's up to the Cleveland Brown brass to fix it. I think they have improved their team through that draft. Could they use some more pieces like another wide receiver? Of course. Miles Garrett, the best defensive player in the league, signed a new contract with Cleveland. He's going to be a problem. They're going to have to double team him. And the player that they drafted as a number 1 pick from Michigan, he going to help Miles Garrett. And that player going to get a lot of one-on-one that he should beat. He the kind of I got mixed emotion about the guy they picked because he really just didn't impress me. He wasn't that big, but he made a lot of plays, and that's what counts at Michigan. The dude made a lot of plays. He just did. He made a lot of plays. If the defense can hold up, if they can hold up, I promise you, they're gonna have a good season. They should have a good season. They should. They really should. I don't think they'll lose. No, man, they lost 14 games last year. Ain't no way they lose 14 games with Shedeur at quarterback. Zach Jackson, this the guy I follow whenever I want Cleveland news. He be out there and he tell the truth. He says, Stefanski on the quarterback order, we are mixing it up every single day, which is why I tell you not to read too much into it, just trying to keep guys exposure to different things, not leaning into or worried about the order at this point. Kevin Stefanski, that's what he put out. That's what he put out. We're going to see. We and Shedeur going to run with them Warren. We watching. Cleveland headquarters also said Shedeur isn't going to practice with the Warrens with the first team right away. He's a 5th round draft pick. Guys, this is a normal as it's get. Flacco, Pickett, first and second team reps. Gabriel and Sanders, second and third team reps. And so far, I'm going to have to agree with them. This is the team picture. Soon as practice was over, Shedeur was out there taking pictures with the kids. They hollering for him. They want him. They did not want to take no picture with nobody else. Shedeur, 12. And what he do? The person that he is. He's a good guy. He going to have that whole city around him. And if they don't plan, they're going to be calling for him. They're going to be calling for him. They going to be calling for him. And this the other guy that I follow him. He was at practice today. That's Daniel O. Back to special teams in the work. No reps for Joe Flacco or Shedeur Sanders during that last team drill section. That's why Shedeur didn't have but 9 reps because he didn't get a chance to get no reps at the end because they went to special teams, which is crazy. They should have gave DG reps to Shedeur. They should have. They just should have. Sometimes you have to make better judgment and better plans when you planning stuff like this. You just do. Because people are watching Cleveland. They watching every step they make. They reporting on everything. Whether they tell the truth or not, they're going to report on it. So that's why they ought to have their act together. Let's see. I had something I want to show. I don't want to do them like this. That's Joe Flacco. I had a video of Joe Flacco. This might be it right here. No, that ain't it. But I'll play it anyway. That should do it. It's going to be a minute and 15 seconds long. That's Shedeur today. These are all the plays they put together in video, and they sent it to me. Like I say, when Shedeur is back there, that ball ain't hitting the ground. He locked in. He locked in. Even though he ain't going up against no defense, he throwing the ball on time. They running with the ball. Good strong throw right there. Like I said, just OTAs, but hey, that's what you have to go through. Everybody else got to go through. Shedeur just throws a good ball. He's accurate. He throws a good ball. He throws a good ball. They talking to the quarterbacks. He's a team player. You can't say that he's not, because he is. And he said he liked his quarterback room. He said he liked his quarterback room. That was one of the drops that they had, incomplete. He didn't have but two. He telling Kenny Pickett what to do. He the 5th round draft pick, but he telling Kenny Pickett what to do. Come on. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Shedeur Sanders should be quarterback one. That's all I got to say. Ain't nothing else to talk about. What we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm just saying. I had this video that I want to show. Because back in the day, that they used to have a rival with Pittsburgh. You remember when that fan ran on the field when they were playing Pittsburgh? I remember that game. It was a fan ran on the field with Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Because I was watching, I think it was a evening game. It's a play right here.
Fan on the field, and he's told to get off the field, and now James Harrison. Down he goes. James Harrison slammed him big time. Oh boy!
At that dog pound. When them dog pound folk crazy, man. They just ran on the field. Ran at a Cleveland Brown player. And then when the Cleveland Brown player ran up on him, he going to run and bag away. And ran right into Big James of the Pittsburgh Steelers guy.
Fan on the field, and he's told to get off the field, and now James Harrison. Down he goes. James Harrison slammed him big time. Oh boy!
Well, I'm going to tell you, man. Cleveland going to have some interesting games this year now. Starting off with Cincinnati. Then they're going to play Baltimore. They're going to have some interesting games this year. They just are. And that's why I want Shedeur in there. That's why I want him in there, to compete. Yeah, they play Cincinnati. Then they play the Baltimore Ravens, the Green Bay, Detroit Lions, the Vikings, the Steelers, Miami Dolphins, the Patriots. Then a bye week. They got the Jets. They got the Baltimore Ravens again, the Raiders, the 49ers, the Titans, the Bears, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Bengals again. That's a brutal schedule. It don't matter who quarterback. It's brutal. That's brutal. But I'm telling you, 12 out there, we getting 8 on. You gonna give me 8. We getting 8. We getting 8, y'all. We getting 8. Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching Sports Talk. We'll be watched tonight. One thing I ask that you do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also join the membership. Join the membership. Help the broadcast continue to grow. I want to thank everybody who already joined the membership. It's been a blessing. You've been a blessing to Sports Talk. We'll be watched. I want to thank everybody for the cash app and the things that you do also, and through the super chat. I appreciate each and one of you for rocking with me tonight. But just in case, I'm just telling you, Shedeur Sanders is doing his thing out there in Cleveland at the OTA. He's doing it. He only can do what they allow him to do. How you doing, Ms. Brown? He only can do what they let him do. They let him through the ball 9 times and let him on left. He completed 7. Only thing we can do is just sit back. That's right, Miss Kimberly. He focused. We'll focus on OTAs. 12 is fighting for that spot. Yep, he fighting for it. Now, I promise you, he gonna come through. Because if he don't get a fair shot, if he don't get a fair shot. I'm telling you right now, them CU aunties gonna go crazy. Yeah, you heard that announcer. You heard that announcer. Yeah, you heard that announcer. That announcer said, hey, I posted something the first day over there, and all them CU auntie came at me. I'm thinking about joining the club. I'm thinking, he said, I'm thinking about joining the CU auntie. I'm old enough. That's what he said. Hey, once again, I appreciate y'all. I'll be back in the morning. I'm sorry about this morning. Something came up I had to do for somebody, and I had to go ahead and do it for them. But I'll be back in the morning, but it's going to be at the 8:30. I'm talking about Colorado. I got to get back to Colorado. I know a lot of people ain't talking about Colorado right now because it's down. I'm sure ain't going to be a lot of people y'all tune in. People want to talk about Shedeur. He the hottest thing out right now. But I got to start back on Colorado. I designate my 8 o'clock mornings for that. So I'm talking about Pat Sherman. Pat Sherman has a chance to have the best offense in the Big 12. He got the weapon. He got the quarterback. He got the wide receiver. He got the offensive line. I'm just saying, Pat Sherman, he can't mess this up. He can't. There's no way. No way he can mess this up. But once again, you watch the Sports Talk. Will be Watts. I appreciate everybody right here. Love y'all. I'm glad I see a familiar face in the chat. That's I Love CC. Glad she back. Glad she back. I'm telling y'all just don't know how blessed it be to see y'all in the chat. The ones who've been rocking with me since day one. I know we got some newcomers and we welcome all of them. We appreciate them for joining the family. But when you see the ones that been rocking with you, man, that's a true blessing. True blessing. Billy Smith, all on. True blessing. I appreciate y'all. All right. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. May God bless you. Hope to see you real soon. I'll be back tomorrow. 8:30. I'm going to drop. I got a pre-recorded video already made. And they're going to drop at 5. And I'll be back tomorrow night at 8. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts.
Go plus. Hey, watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your boy, Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buffs.
Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. Y'all gonna stop talking about Cleveland. We still got Shedeur, arguably the best quarterback in this draft, and he headed to Cleveland. And he loved Jesus. The family is saved. Send him to the Word Church, Dion. We'll take care of him. We got him. Let's go. Go Browns. Go Browns.
His 12th touchdown catch of the season. Are you practicing to practice or are you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way?